But honey, filler episodes are where the real character development happens.
Alan, you're literally the president of Earth, and you're still obsessing over beach episodes?
That's exactly why I love them. They're like diplomatic breaks from all the world-ending drama.
Our whole marriage feels like one long filler episode sometimes.
See? That's character development right there. You're expressing your feelings.
While you're watching Hot Springs episodes, I'm dealing with actual global crises.
But Banana, don't you see? Life is what happens between the big plot points.
Oh my god, did you just quote John Lennon to defend anime padding?
I'm just saying, sometimes the most meaningful moments happen when nothing's happening.
That's it. I'm calling an emergency UN session to discuss your anime addiction. Mom, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Alan skipped another global security briefing to watch Naruto.
Lacey, darling, maybe he just needed a break. Running the Earth must be exhausting.
A break? Mom, he binged 20 episodes in one sitting, and then tweeted about it.
Well, at least he's relatable to the younger generation. That's something.
Relatable? Mom, he handed over the climate crisis decision to Maverick, our 12-year-old son.
Maverick is a bright boy. Maybe Alan sees potential in him.
Potential? Mom, Maverick's solution was to ban Mondays. Globally.
Well, who likes Mondays anyway? Maybe he's onto something.
Mom, this isn't a joke. Alan is the president of the Earth, not the president of procrastination.
Lacey, you knew Alan was unconventional when you married him.
Unconventional? Mom, he proposed to me in a Pikachu onesie.
And you said yes, so maybe you saw something in him too.
I saw potential, not a man-child who'd rather watch anime than save the planet.
Lacey, maybe you need to talk to him, set some boundaries.
I tried, Mom. He just says, believe it. Like he's Naruto and runs off.
Well, at least he's enthusiastic. Enthusiasm is important.
Mom, enthusiasm doesn't solve global hunger or stop wars.
Have you considered couples therapy? Maybe a neutral party could help.
Therapy? Mom, he brought Maverick to our last session, and they played Pokemon cards the entire time.
Well, at least they're bonding. Family is important, Lacey.
Mom, bonding over Pokemon isn't going to fix the economy.
Maybe you need to take charge, Lacey. Be the first lady the world needs.
I tried, Mom. But every time I step in, Alan accuses me of being a fun sponge.
A fun sponge? Well, that's creative.
Creative? Mom, he made Maverick the Secretary of State because he liked his vibe.
Maverick does have a good vibe. He's very chill.
Mom, chill doesn't negotiate peace treaties.
Maybe you should give Maverick a chance. He might surprise you.
Surprise me? Mom, his first act was to declare National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day.
Well, that sounds delightful. Who doesn't love ice cream?
Mom, the world is falling apart, and you're talking about ice cream.
Lacey, sometimes you have to find joy in the little things, even during chaos.
Joy? Mom, Alan's approval ratings are tanking faster than the stock market.
Maybe he needs a rebranding, something fresh, like a new catchphrase.
A catchphrase? Mom, this isn't a sitcom.
Well, sometimes life feels like one, especially with Alan in charge.
Mom, this isn't funny. The world is counting on us, and Alan is failing.
Lacey, maybe you need to remind him why he wanted this job in the first place.
He wanted it because he thought it came with a free Gundam.
Well, that's unique motivation.
Unique? Mom, it's absurd. The man is a walking meme.
Lacey, maybe you need to embrace the absurdity. Work with it, not against it.
Embrace it. Mom, I'm the First Lady, not a circus ringmaster.
Sometimes, Lacey, life feels like a circus. You just have to find your role in it.
My role? Mom, my role is to clean up Alan's messes while he watches One Piece.
Well, at least he's consistent. Consistency is important.
Mom, consistency doesn't save the planet.
Lacey, maybe you need to take a step back and reevaluate what's really important to you.
What's important? Mom, saving the world is important.
And maybe Alan has his own way of doing that, even if it's unconventional.
Unconventional? Mom, he thinks watching anime gives him strategic insights.
Well, maybe it does. You never know where inspiration might strike.
Mom, inspiration doesn't come from Dragon Ball Z marathons.
Lacey, sometimes you have to meet people where they are, even if it's in front of a TV screen.
Mom, the world deserves better than this.
And maybe Alan will rise to the occasion. Have a little faith, Lacey.
Faith? Mom, faith doesn't fix broken systems.
No, but it helps you keep going, and that's something.
Mom, I don't know how much longer I can keep going.
Lacey, you're stronger than you think, and the world needs that strength.
Mom, I just wish Alan would take this seriously, for once.
Maybe he will, Lacey. Sometimes people surprise you when you least expect it.
I hope you're right, Mom, because right now the world feels like it's on fire.
And sometimes, Lacey, you have to be the one to put out the flames.
Dad's watching Naruto again, which means I have to save the world. Again. Why do I have to be the one to fix climate change? I'm 8. Just because he's president of Earth doesn't mean I should inherit his job when he's binge-watching anime? The UN keeps calling, asking about nuclear treaties. I don't even know what nuclear means. And China won't stop texting about trade deals. I still use a calculator for basic math. Why does everyone expect me to understand cryptocurrency regulations? I just want to play Minecraft and eat Pop-Tarts, but instead I'm negotiating with AI overlords. Last week, during his Dragon Ball Z marathon, I accidentally agreed to terraform Mars. The worst part? Dad keeps saying it builds character between episodes, while I'm preventing World War IV. Maybe I should just let the robots take over. They can't be worse at this than an 8-year-old.
My fellow citizens of Earth, I stand before you today with a heavy heart. When I became president of Earth through that bizarre loophole in the Global Unification Act, I thought it was pretty cool, honestly. But after receiving my first security briefing, I learned things that would make your anime body pillow stand up straight. Did you know there's a secret moon made entirely of Bitcoin? Neither did I. And I wish I still didn't. Look, I'm just a guy who writes stage plays and watches too much TV. I'm not qualified to handle the lizard people delegation. And don't even get me started on the Mars colony's demands for their own Netflix region. It's overwhelming. That's why I'm announcing a complete overhaul of Earth's leadership structure, starting with actual experts. We need quantum physicists who understand the multiverse trading system, not a guy who still can't figure out TikTok algorithms. I'm stepping down right after I finish this season of One Piece. Gentlemen, I've seen things in those briefings that would make your hair curl and your wallets explode.
Alan, are you saying we're pivoting again? Because last week it was AI-powered toasters.
And the week before that, holographic skateboards. I'm still nursing a sprained ankle.
This is different. This is world-changing. Imagine a device that predicts your every desire before you even know it.
You mean like my ex-wife? Because she was terrifyingly good at that.
Right on focus. Alan, are we talking about some kind of mind-reading tech?
Not mind-reading, mind-guiding. We don't just predict desires, we create them.
That sounds ethically questionable, which means it's perfect for us.
But how do we sell it? Buy this product you didn't know you wanted because we told you to?
Exactly, and we'll call it the want machine.
Catchy. But what happens when people realize they're being manipulated?
They won't care as long as they're happy. Isn't that the Silicon Valley way?
Precisely. Happiness is the ultimate product, and we'll patent it.
Alan, you're either a genius or a supervillain. I can't decide which.
Why not both? History loves a good anti-hero.
Gentlemen, let's make history and a boatload of money.
I'll start drafting the press release. Saskatoon Tech, making you want what you never knew you needed.
And I'll start working on the prototype. But Alan, what if it works too well?
Then we'll be gods among men and shareholders.
Mom, I know you're watching this broadcast. I need to talk about Alan. He shouldn't have stepped down as president of Earth. The power vacuum is already causing chaos. You were right about him all along. The mind guidance tech he's pushing at Saskatoon Tech. It's not what people think. I've seen the test results, and they're terrifying. The neural interfaces don't just guide thoughts, they replace them. As Seagull, I've tried to stop it, but he won't listen to anyone anymore. Remember when we used to watch those dystopian anime together? This is worse. So much worse. The technology doesn't just influence decisions, it overwrites free will. By the time this broadcast airs, the first consumer rollout will have begun. Mom, if you're seeing this, don't let them put that chip in your head, no matter what they promise.
You know, I used to think this room, this grand echoing chamber, was a symbol of power. But now it feels like a tomb for forgotten ambitions. Where is everyone? Where are the so-called visionaries, the disruptors, the architects of the New World Order? Gone. All of them. Gone to their yoga retreats, their crypto conferences, their AI think tanks. They used to sit here, right here, plotting the future, or at least pretending to. Now, they're too busy chasing the next big thing, or maybe just chasing their own tails. Do you know what it's like to speak to an empty room? To hear your own voice bounce back at you, mocking you? I used to think I was part of something bigger, something monumental. But now I wonder, was it all just a mirage? Did we ever really have control, or were we just playing dress up in our secret robes? I mean, look at this place. The marble, the gold trim, the ridiculous chandelier. It's all so performative, and yet I can't help but miss it. The illusion of it all. I miss the debates, the arguments, the sheer audacity of our plans, even when they were absurd, especially when they were absurd. Remember the time we tried to trademark the moon? Or when we thought we could privatize oxygen? God, we were idiots. But at least we were ambitious idiots. Now, ambition is just a buzzword, a line on a LinkedIn profile. No one wants to change the world anymore. They just want to monetize it. And me, I'm still here, clinging to the past like a fool. I keep hoping they'll come back. That we'll have one more meeting, one more grand scheme. But deep down I know they're not coming back. They've moved on, and maybe I should too. But how do you move on from something that defined you, that consumed you? I don't have the answer. I don't think I ever will. All I know is that this room, this empty, echoing room, is all I have left. And maybe that's enough, or maybe it's not. But for now, I'll keep coming back, hoping, waiting, dreaming. Because what else is there to do when the world has moved on without you?
Hark, what tale of modern folly doth unfold. Of one Alan Saskatoon, a man of 43 years hence, who did command the mighty Saskatoon Tech with iron will and silicon dreams. Married to fair Lacey Chan, whose beauty matched the circuits bright. A son named Maverick, 12 summers young, their pride and joy. But soft, what madness did possess this mortal soul, to grasp the very throne of earth itself? Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave was he, to flee such power when its weight bore heavy. Now in his twisted laboratory dock, he doth create machines to bend the minds of men. O brave new world that hath such creatures in it, a dystopia born of one man's fevered dreams. Thus doth the mighty fall, and in their wake leave naught but digital chains to bind humanity's fate.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today. I have a confession to make. One that will sound absurd, but I assure you, it's the truth. I am a time traveler.
Oh, this is going to be good.
My uncle, a brilliant but eccentric man, created a potion that allows one to travel through time. One drop of this potion lasts 10 years, but I've been drinking a cup of it every morning with breakfast.
Because why not? Time travel and a balanced breakfast.
It's delicious, actually. A hint of citrus, a touch of mint, and a whole lot of temporal chaos. I was born in November of 2046. A future that to me feels like a distant memory.
Wait, so you're technically younger than me? That's unsettling.
When I was 3 years old, the year 2050 began, and with it, a global battle that threatened humanity. My uncle gave me the potion to escape to a ninja cult in the 2030s.
A ninja cult? This just keeps getting better.
I trained with them until I was 12. mastering skills that would prepare me for the challenges ahead. Then I traveled to the year 2008, where I lived with relatives in a small town called Rain.
Oh, I remember 2008. That's when I met you. The weird kid who claimed he could skateboard better than Tony Hawk.
I wasn't lying. Time travel gives you a lot of practice time.
And yet, you still managed to fall off the board. Repeatedly.
Anyway, as an adult, I joined Saskatoon Tech, a company with the resources to help me manipulate events. My goal has always been to prevent the Battle of 2050, the one I originally fled from.
So, you're like a time-traveling superhero. With a corporate job?
Something like that. Though the superhero part is debatable.
And the corporate part is just depressing.
Lacey, you've known me since 2008. You know I've always been a bit unconventional.
Unconventional? That's one way to describe a guy who claims to be a ninja from the future.
I never claimed to be normal, just determined.
Determined to what? Save the world? Or confuse the hell out of it?
Both, apparently. But seriously, the Battle of 2050 is no joke. It's a catastrophe we must avoid.
And you think spilling the beans about time travel will help?
Transparency is the first step, even if it sounds insane.
Insane doesn't even begin to cover it.
I know this is hard to believe, but I'm asking for your trust.
Trust? Buster, you're asking people to believe you're a time-traveling ninja with a penchant for breakfast potions.
When you put it like that, it does sound a bit far-fetched.
A bit? Try completely unhinged.
Unhinged or not, it's the truth.
And what happens if people don't believe you?
Then I'll keep working quietly behind the scenes.
Like you've been doing all along?
Exactly, but now at least some of you know the stakes.
And the stakes are... what exactly?
The survival of humanity, no pressure.
No pressure at all. Just another day in the life of Buster Chan. You know what's funny? I always dreamed of marrying the President of Earth. And I did.
Ex-president, thank God.
You'll always be the president of my heart. Even if you're just a boring old tech CEO now.
Boring, Saskatoon Tech is revolutionizing the world, one questionable innovation at a time.
About that, we need to discuss the Mind Guidance Project.
What's there to discuss? It's going to change everything again.
That's exactly what worries me. Remember why you stepped down as president? Information overload?
Don't remind me. Those neural feeds still give me nightmares.
And now you want to give that power to everyone. Alan, we're not ready.
But the potential, imagine the possibilities.
I'm imagining global mental breakdowns and mass psychosis. Not exactly great for our Q4 projections.
You always know how to speak to my CEO brain, don't you?
Someone has to keep you grounded. Mr. Ex-President of everything.
Fine, we'll shelve it, but only until we find a truly worthy cause.
Thank you. Now, about that boring CEO comment, I might need to take that back. Mom, you won't believe what happened at Saskatoon Tech today.
Did Alan finally listen to reason about that mind control nonsense?
He did, after I showed him the potential lawsuits we'd face.
My brilliant daughter, always thinking 3 steps ahead.
The board was ready to crucify him over the ethics violations. But I managed to save his reputation.
And what about those disturbing test results you mentioned?
Buried deep enough that no journalist will ever find them.
Sometimes I wonder if marrying a tech CEO was the best choice for you.
Mom, are we really going to have this conversation again?
I just worry that cleaning up his messes is becoming your full-time job.
All right, family, it's movie night. I've got the perfect choice. Naruto, The Last. It's got action, romance, and ninja fights.
Seriously, Alan, we watched Naruto last week. I think it's time for something with more substance. Evangelion 3 Oluwan.0 is a masterpiece of psychological drama.
Why can't we watch Frozen? I want to build a snowman!
As someone who's actually traveled through time, I think Doctor Who would be the most educational choice.
Oh, please, you kids don't know good sci-fi. V had real social commentary, and Robert Englund before he was Freddy Krueger.
As CEO of Saskatoon Tech, I think I should have final say, and ninjas are always the right choice.
And as COO, I'm vetoing that decision. Besides, you fell asleep during the last Naruto movie.
Why did Daddy fall asleep? Why don't we like Frozen? Why?
You know, in one timeline I visited, we actually watched all these movies simultaneously on different screens. It didn't end well.
Wait, I just remembered I have that new movie everyone's been talking about, the Barbie movie.
Barbie?
I just saw the Barbie movie, and wow, where do I even begin? It was like a pink explosion of joy and existential dread. I mean, who knew Barbie could be so profound? The way they tackled identity, it hit me right in the feels. And the humor, oh my God, the humor was razor sharp. It's like they took every stereotype and flipped it on its head. Margot Robbie, she was luminous, just luminous. And Ryan Gosling as Ken, I mean, give that man an Oscar already. The way he said Kenergy, I felt that in my soul. But it wasn't just the performances, it was the message.